Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start exercise 2B, okay, which is based upon word problem. In the last lecture we have covered exercise 2A. So today we'll start word problem questions. In exercise 2B, you can see that there are 16 questions, okay, all are based upon the word problem. In this exercise, you have to read out the statement and then you have to write down the question in the linear equations. Okay, you have to read out the statement and then write down in linear equation, and then you have to compute the answer. Right? Alright. So first question is, the difference of two numbers is 15. Difference of two numbers is given. Difference is given of two numbers, that is given 15. Okay, they are saying that two numbers are given in the form of ratio. These two numbers are given in the form of ratio 3:2, right? So you have to suppose let first number is equals to 3x. Whenever the numbers are given to you in the form of ratio, you have to suppose first number as 3x and second number as 2x. Okay, so these are two numbers. Alright, now according to the question, the difference of two numbers is given. So how we can write? We can write in this way: difference. Difference means subtraction of these two numbers. First number minus second number. Subtraction of these two numbers are equals to 15. Equals to 15. Alright? It's clear to everyone? 3x minus 2x, that is equals to x. X is equals to 15. So the x value is 15. Now you can take out the value of first and second number. Therefore, first number is equals to 3 multiplied by 15. 3 multiplied by 15. Okay, that is 45. And second number is 2 multiplied by 15. That is equals to 30. So these two are the answers. These two are the answers. Any doubt? You have to read out the statement. Whatever is given, side by side write down in the numerical form. Okay? Difference of two numbers are given, and they are saying that these two numbers are given in ratio. So this is the step which is very important, that you have to suppose. Okay? Let's suppose the first number is 3x and second number is 2x. According to the question, difference means 3x minus 2x is equals to whatever is given to us. Now take out the value of x. Whatever the value of x has come, put the value of x in the numbers, first and second number, and take out the answer. It's clear to everyone? It's clear to everyone? Alright. Any doubt is there in this question? Okay, Neerav, Mishika, Avika, right? Okay. Now let's start with the second question. Okay. Second question is 2 to 3 questions I'll give you for the homework. Okay. You have to understand the statement and then you have to write down. Do whatever questions I'm giving you in the class, do in the practice notebook on daily basis. Dipanshu? Right. Now second question. Second question is 1/6 of a certain number. 1/6 of a certain number decreased by 4 is equals to 1. 1/6 of a number. 1/6 of a number is decreased by 4, is subtracted with 4. Decreased by 4 means subtracted with 4. If it is increased by 4, then it will be plus 4. Okay, decreased by 4 means minus 4, increased by 4 means plus 4. Okay, is equals to how much? That is 1. This is your question. This is the question. They have given the question in a sentence, English sentence. You have to convert into the linear equation. Now, this you have to suppose, this number you have to suppose as x, y, z, anything. Right? So, I am writing in this way. Let's suppose, let the number is equals to x. Let the number is equals to x. Okay? Now, according to the question, they are saying that 1/6 of a number when it is decreased by 4 is equals to 1. This is a question. Okay? Of means multiply. 1/6 multiply. A number means number is x. Minus 4 as it is equals to 1. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? Okay, they have given, I have written as it is whatever they have given in the English sentence. Okay, 1/6 of a number. 1/6 of means multiply. Number that we have supposed as x decreased by 4 means minus 4 is equals to 1 is given. Okay, right? Now, 1/6 by, I have to multiply this term. Okay, this will be equals to x by 6. Okay, 1/6 into x. X ones are x. Divide by 6. Minus 4 equals to 1. Okay, now x by 6 equals to 1 and this will go this side. It will be equal to plus 4. X by 6 is equals to 5. Now this 6 will go in multiplication. That will be equals to 5 6 are 30. So your x is equals to 30. Your number is equals to 30. Okay. You have to suppose they have given this line in the question. They have given this line in the question. I'm repeating my steps again. Okay. They are saying that 1/6 of a number when it is decreased by 4 is equals to 1. Right. So you have to suppose that this number, let's suppose a number is equals to x. So 1/6 of a number, of means multiply, a number means x, minus as it is, 4 as it is, equals to 1 as it is. Rest of the steps are as it is. Okay. Now multiply x with 1/6, that is equals to x by 6. Minus 4 equals to 1. This is constant, this is constant. So take your constant on the right hand side. X by 6 will be as it is. Now it is 5. So x6 will go in multiplication of 5. So x is equal to 5 6 are 30. This is your answer. Your number is equals to 30. Your number is equals to 30. Any doubt? Any doubt? It is very easy question. Okay. In these questions you have to understand the statement and then you have to write down side by side. Let me read your messages. Okay. Okay. Now, third question is, one number is 3 times another number. If 15 is added to both the numbers, then one of the new number becomes twice that of the other number. Find the number. Find the number. Okay. So how we can do this question? Anyone can give a hint to me? Anyone can give a hint to me? Yes. Okay. So we'll start side. Whatever they have given, I'm writing side by side. Okay. They have given 3 things in the question. 3 things. Okay. Try to understand properly. They are saying that one number is 3 times the another number. Let's suppose first number is equals to x. So second number is equals to 1. They are saying that one number, the other number is the 3 times of the first number. So what we can write? What we can write? Anshuman ate blossom. Yes, very good Manvi. Love Dora, very good. Harman, 8th Florence. Sit properly in the class. Okay. In this question, they're saying that one number is 3 times the other number. Let's suppose the first number will be x, second number is 3 times. 3 times means second number will be 3x. Okay, up to here is clear? Let's suppose first number is x and second number will be 3x. Now, after that they are saying if 5 is added to both the number. If 5 is added to both the number, let's suppose I'm adding 5 here, x plus 5. I'm adding 5 here, 3x plus 5. Okay? They're saying that 5 is added in both the numbers. 5 is added in both the numbers. Sorry, 15. It is 15. So sorry. 15. 15 is added in both the numbers. Okay? So you have to add separately one by one in both the cases. Okay? Here also plus 15. Here also plus 15. Okay? After that, first thing they said that this number is 3 times of this number. This also how you have to write. This you have to see properly. Second thing is this. They have added 15 in both the sides. Okay? Adding 15. Okay? Now they have added 15 both the sides. Third thing is they're saying that one of the new number becomes twice of that of the other new number. One of the number will be twice of the other number. Okay, this is your number, second number which you have supposed. Okay, so this number they're saying that twice of the other number. Twice of the other number. Okay, these are the 3 points they are saying in the question. First of all, let me repeat. First of all, they're saying that one number is thrice the other number. Okay, so this is the 3x, this is x, this will be 3x. Okay, after that they're saying that by adding 15. Okay, they're saying that they have added 15 in both the numbers. Here also 3x plus 15, here also they have added x plus 15. Okay, here also they have added x plus 3x plus 15. Here also I'm adding x plus 15. Okay. Now third point they're saying that this number, the number which is thrice, that is twice of the other number. That is twice of the other numbers. This number is equals to twice of the other number. Okay. These are the 3 points they are saying in the question. Now you have to compute the answer. 3x plus 15 is equals to 2 into x, that is 2x, 2 into 15, that is 30. Okay, so take your variables on one side and constant on one side. 3x minus 2x is equals to 30 minus 15. Right? 3x minus 2x, that is x, is equals to 15. Okay, so you can say that first number is equals to x, that is 15, and second number is equals to 3x, that is 3 into 15, that is equals to 45. So these are your two numbers. And here is the answer. Yes, Manvi, correct? Got it? Last step in this, after when you have added 15 on both sides, they are saying that this number is twice of the other number, right? 2 times. Okay, after that you have to multiply 2 with this bracket. After multiplying with 2, you have to take variables on one side, 3x minus 2x, and constant on one side, and take out your answer. Your answer is 15. Now put this x value 15 in the numbers. It is 15, it is 3 into 15, that is 45. Okay, so this is your third question, right? Okay, now let's start with the fourth question. No need to write, you will get the PDF and video. Try to understand the concept properly and sit properly, everyone. Adit, adjust your camera, sit properly. Brahmjot, what you are writing? Question fourth. Fourth question is, three numbers are given. 2:3:4. Three numbers are given 2:3:4. So your first number will be 2x, it is 3x, third will be 4x. Okay. Then they are saying that, now read out the next line properly. Sum of largest and smallest. First of all, I am writing, let first number is equals to 2x, second number is equals to 3x, and third number is equals to 4x. It is clear? Okay, whenever numbers are given to you in ratio, you have to suppose in this way: 2x, 3x, 4x. Now according to the question, please understand what they are saying. They are saying that sum of largest number and smallest number. Sum of the largest. Which is the largest number out of these three? Which is the largest? Which is the largest? Very good. 4x is the largest. Okay. Which is the smallest among these three? Which is smallest? Smallest is 2x. Exactly. Okay. So they are saying that sum of largest is smallest. Sum of 2x plus 4x. Sum means addition. Addition of largest and smallest number is equals to third number. Third is this which is left. Okay. Which is left. Okay. It is equals to 3x. Plus they are saying that sum of largest and smallest is equals to sum of third number and 33. Sum of third number and 33. Okay. Only this they have said in the question. If you will able to write properly in the numerical form, okay, then you will not face any difficulty in computing the answer. Right? Please look here properly. They are saying that sum of smallest number and largest number, smallest and largest, is equal to third number which is left. Okay, third number plus 33. Plus 33. Okay. Now add 2x plus 4x, that is 6x, is equals to 3x plus 33. Take your 3x on the left hand side. 6x minus 3x is equals to 33. It is equals to 3x is equals to 33. X is equal to 33 divided by 3, that is equals to 11. X is equals to 11. Yes. Okay. So your first number is 2x, that is equals to 2 into 11, that is 22. Okay. Second number is 3x, that is 3 into 11, that is 33. Your third number is 4x, that is 4 into 11, that is 44. So these are your answers. These are your answers. Okay, understood by everyone? It is understood by everyone? Okay, ratio was given of three numbers. You have to suppose that these three numbers are 2x, 3x and 4x. Okay, now according to the question, what they're saying in the question? They're saying that sum of the largest number and smallest number is equals to sum of third number and 33. That's it. Okay, now take your variables on one side and compute your answer. Whenever you will get the value of x, put the value of x in first, second, third number and take out your three numbers. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Now I'm going to start question 5th. This is question 4th. Now question 5th. Question 5th is, find three consecutive odd numbers. Aniket, sit properly. And Amritpal Singh, sit properly. They are saying that three consecutive odd numbers. First of all, tell me what are the consecutive numbers? Consecutive numbers. Anyone can tell me what are consecutive numbers? One after the other. Manvi, very good. Avika, very good. Ashima, Rakshit, very good. Neerav, no. Mishika, very good. Simarpreet, very good. Angel, very good. Yes, yes. Anshul, yes. Consecutive numbers are which are coming one after the other. Okay, one after the other means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are consecutive numbers. The counting numbers are consecutive numbers which are coming one after the other. Okay, how we can write these numbers in the linear equation? We used to write in this way. This is your x. Next number is x plus 1. Third number is x plus 2. Fourth number is x plus 3. When I put the value of x as 1, it is 1. It is 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. Okay, in this way. So these are the consecutive numbers. We used to write in this way. X, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5, up to so on. Okay, please don't forget this thing. What are the consecutive number? How we can write the numbers? Okay, now the next thing is that, next thing is, they are saying that you have to write consecutive odd numbers. In this question, you have to write consecutive odd numbers. Anyone can tell me how I can write consecutive odd numbers? Consecutive numbers are x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4. These are consecutive. Tell me what are consecutive odd numbers. Odd. Nikash, your answer is right, but how we can write? How we can write in this form? Let me read your answers. Yuvraj Saini, yes, very good. Your answer is correct. Angel, incomplete answer. Chaitanya, very good. Love Dora, wrong. Answer is wrong. Swayam, answer is wrong. Anshuman, it blossom. Abhinav, it awesome. Answer is wrong. Yes, yes, yes. Manvi, no. See, what mistake you are doing? Now look here. You are saying that x plus 1, x plus 3, x plus 5. These are consecutive odd numbers. No. No. If I write here x1, it will be 1. It will be 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 3, 4. 1 plus 5, how much? 6. These are odd numbers. The answers are not odd. They are coming in even. This is odd. They are coming in even. Okay. So only 3-4 students has given the correct answer. This will be consecutive odd numbers are x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 8, x plus 10. Why? If I write x as 1, it will be 1. 1 plus 2, 3. 1 plus 4, 5. 1 plus 6, 7. Okay? Answers coming in odd number now? They're coming in odd? Yes? Okay? So these are the odd numbers, but how they're coming? Okay, when you will take these as consecutive odd numbers. X, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6. First number, the starting number you have to suppose always as 1. Okay, always as 1. Then only you can compute your answers. Okay. Now, question is, first of all, let me write the numbers. Question is, find 3 consecutive odd numbers whose sum is 165. So, 3 consecutive odd numbers are x, x plus 2, x plus 4. That's it. These are 3 consecutive odd numbers. According to the question, they're saying that sum of these 3 numbers, sum of these x plus, I'm writing plus in place of commas, x plus 2 plus x plus 4, their sum is equals to 165. Okay, this is given in the question. Their sum is equals to 165. Now open the bracket. This will be x plus x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equals to 165. X plus x, that is 3x plus 4 plus 2, that is 6, is equals to 165. 3x is equals to 165 minus 6. So 3x is equals to 159. X is equals to 159 divided by 3. 3 ones are, 3 fives are, 3 threes are. Okay. So x is equals to 53. X is equals to 53. Okay. Now put your values in the first, second and third consecutive numbers. Okay. So your first number will be x, that is 53. Second number will be x plus 2, that is 53 plus 2, that is 55. Okay. Third number is equals to x plus 4, that is equals to 53 plus 4, that is 59. So these three are the answers. These three are the answers. Okay. Any doubt is there? Any doubt is there? And when you will add all these three numbers, your answer should be 165. Your answer should be 165. Okay. Yeah, sorry, it is 57. 53 plus 2, 55, 53 plus 4, 57. Yes, 57. Okay. Okay, so do your calculation properly. You have to suppose, some students are thinking that they have asked odd numbers, consecutive odd numbers. So we will write here 3, 5, 7. Your answer will be wrong. Okay. When you will place here even values, then only your answer will be odd. Okay. Right. So this is your question. In this way, three consecutive numbers are given. You have to add all these three consecutive numbers, and it is equals to 165. I have opened the bracket. Okay. X plus x will be equals to 3x. 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay. Is equals to 165. 3x will be here. 6 will go in the right hand side. Okay. 165 minus 6, that is 159. So 3 divided by 159, it is equals to 53. Okay. 3 5s are 15. 3 3s are 9. So x will be equals to 53. Okay. Now put your x value in the first, second and third number and you will get the answers. Right, everyone? Okay. Now I am going to start. You have to mark your 6th question as homework. Quickly. Question 6, 7, 8. Quickly. I am going to start 9th question. Some questions you have to do from home. Read out the statement properly. Okay. By tomorrow I'll ask you question 6th, 7th and 8th. Okay. Then question 10th also. Question 9th I am doing. Question 10th is absolutely similar with question 9th. Question 6th is absolutely similar with question 5th. Okay. It is similar with question 5th. It is similar with question 9th. Okay. These both I am doing in the class. Question 7th and 8th you have to try by on. What they are saying. Okay. What is given in the question. How you have to compute the values. Okay. Alright. Now I am going to start question 9th. In question 9th, the angles of triangle are given 3x degree, 2x plus 2, 20 degree, 5x minus 40 degree. Okay. 3 angles are given. First angle is equals to 3x degree. Second angle is equals to 2x plus 20 degree. Okay. Third angle is equals to 5x minus 40 degree. These 3 angles are given. Okay, now I'm going to ask you one thing. Okay, they are saying that find the angles, hence show that the triangle is an equilateral triangle. First of all, tell me, what do you mean by equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle. Quickly. This is very easy. Avika, Lovedora, Ashima, Mishika, correct. But tell me first of all angles all angles, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, these all angles are always equals to how much of the equilateral triangle? Mishika, Manvi, very good. Rakshit, very good. Yes, the main thing is that sum of all these three angles of equilateral are equal to how much? 180 degree, because each angle is of 60 degree. In equilateral triangle, each angle is of 60. 60 plus 60 plus 60, that is always equals to 180. Okay, if anyone will ask you what is an equilateral triangle, so you can say that all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal. Okay, all the angles should be 60 degree so that all three angles will be equals to 180 degree. Right? Okay, now let's start with the question. They have given these three angles to us. Okay, so according to the question, sum of these three angles will be equals to what? That will be equals to 180 degree. Okay, so I am adding these three angles. Yes, Rakshit, very good. I am adding these three angles. 3x degree plus 2x plus 20 degree plus 5x minus 40 degree is equals to 180 degree, because this is an equilateral triangle. Right? Now, add all the variables. 3x plus 2x, 5x plus 5x, 10x plus 20 minus 40, that is minus 20 degree, is equals to 180 degree. 10x is equals to 180. This will go that side. It will be equals to plus 20. Okay. So 10x is equals to 200 and x is equals to 200 divided by 10. That is equals to 20 degree. So x is equals to 20 degree. Okay. Now put the value of x in first, second and third angle. Okay. So first angle will be equals to 3 into 20. That is equals to 60 degree. Second angle will be 2 into x. 2 into 20. 40 plus 20. Again 60 degree. Third angle 5 into 20. 100. 100 minus 40. 100 minus 40. Again 60 degree. Okay. So all angles are coming up to 60 degree. Okay. Right. This is also 60. 60, 60. So hence we have verified also that all angles are coming 60 degree and all these angles, the sum of these angles is equals to 180. So this is a property of equilateral triangle. This question is clear to everyone? This question is clear to everyone? Any doubt is there? Any doubt is there? Three angles are given. Okay. Just you have to add these three angles. Okay. And they will be equal to 180 degree, because the sum of equilateral triangle is always equals to 180. Okay. Now you have to add and then you have to compute your x value. Whenever you will get the x value, you have to put in the first, second and third angle and take out the three angles. Okay. Right. It's clear to everyone? Okay. Now 10th question is the homework. From 11th onwards we'll discuss by tomorrow in the class. So today let me ask you some squares and cubes. Okay. Today I have given, please mark questions which I have given you for the homework first of all. Question 6, 7, 8. Question 6, 7, 8 and 10th. These questions you have to try and practice well. Please do proper practice at home of the questions that I am giving you for the homework. Right? Now let's start with squares and cubes. Squares and cubes. Okay? Now, let me ask square of 17, 18, 19, 21. That's it. Here 17 cube, 18 cube, 19 cube and 21 cube. Okay, I'll call the names one by one. Rakshit, Garg. No one will open the pages where they have done the squares and cubes. It should be on your tips. Rakshit, please tell me the square of 18 quickly. Square of 18. Very good, Manvi. Rakshit. Jasmine, very good. Mishika, Avika, very good. Dharya, give me answer. Lakshita, very good. Yes. Krishna, Angel, very good. Nikhil, yes. It is equals to 324. 324. Very good. Swayam. Swayam, give me answer of 18 cube now. 18 cube. Swayam is thinking it's very difficult, ma'am. Yes, Swayam? It's very difficult. You have not learned? Abhinav, very good. Mishika, very good. Aniket, very good. Harshit, correct. Avika, Swayam, very good. Very good. 5832. Very nice. 5832. Okay? No worries, Rakshit. Now comes to here. This side. 19 square is equals to. I'm asking to Abhinav 8th or sum. Abhinav, 19 square. Jasmine, Nikhil, Manvi, Lakshita, Angel, Avika, very good. Lakshita, your is wrong. Aniket, right. Avni, wrong. Amritpal, right. Abhinav, Anshuman, very good. Anshuman, awesome. Very good. Halish, Florence, your answer is wrong. I'm asking about 19. Very good. Yes, that is equals to 361. Now tell me 19 cube. Quickly, quickly. 19 cube. 19 cube. Very good, Manvi. Abudya, very good. Nikhil, very good. Swayam, very good. Vibhat, tell me. Halish, very good. Amritpal, Aniket. Yes. That is 6859. Please tell me 21 square. 21 square, quickly. Very good. Very good. That is 441. Please tell me 21 cube.